Hey guys, what's up? It is Shelby here with the Marketing Happy Hour podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. You know, I love doing these for you guys. It has been a crazy start to my 2026. I've added more people to my team. I've added new clients. We are onboarding like crazy right now. And I also believe that 2026 is going to be an insane year and one that I'm going to scale the marketing broker. Just a few quick things that are exciting in my life. I am opening a new office here where I live in Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm also opening a new studio specifically for photographers to be able to rent out, because where I live, there are not many to do, like be able to rent out for affordable as well as cute, and you don't have to drive 30 minutes to get to it. So those are some cool things I have going on for 2026. I hope you guys have something cool going on too, especially with this momentum into the new year. I want to talk about collaboration and competition today. I don't know what it was, but a few years ago on social media, there was this big push, and you'll still see the trend now. It says collaboration will get you to the top of the ladder over competition. And at first I was like, okay, I can understand that. I see where that's going. But then I kept seeing it was like only in female groups, like business groups that I'm in on Facebook. And it was like, hey, is anyone looking to collaborate on this? Is anyone looking to collaborate on that? And it used to be where it was a good partnership, right? It was like, hey, I'm going to do this and you're going to do that, but we're going to work at this equally together so that way we can move forward in our branding and our marketing, whatever we're doing. Then I started to notice that the word collaboration was really just used more for like a trend, but people were using it in place of, do you want to trade services? It'd be like, hey, looking to collaborate with a marketing person who does social media, and I really offer great massages and would love to collaborate together to see what we can do. Then you reach out to that person and they want to just trade services, but they're trying to use collaborate. But I have my own opinions about collaboration and competition, and a lot of people may not like it, and that's okay. But when I first started my business, I was very competitive. Well, let's just back up. I'm a very competitive person in general. I want to be the best at what I do. I want to be the best business owner, the best leader. I want to be the best marketing person. I want to be the best everything in my life. I'm very competitive. I always want to win, and I hate losing. And so whenever I hear collaboration or competition, I don't like that. That makes me choose one or the other, right? So if I had to choose one or the other, I would compete every single day. I want to compete because that's what helps drive me to the success and drive me to my goals every single day. If I'm not competing with anybody, then I'm getting lazy, right? If I'm over here going, oh, I've got this market tied up, I don't really have to do so much, and I become lazy. I don't want to become lazy. I want to be a better version of myself. I want my business to be a better version of itself every single day. And I want to be able to compete. There's nothing more thrilling to me than like competing for somebody's business. Like, I know that I have given them a bid, and I know someone else has given them a bid or a proposal, whatever it is. And usually everything's done virtually now, right? So like through email. And so I've got my whole process. Like, I know what I'm going to ask in the first interview. I know what I'm going to email with the proposal. I know how I'm going to follow up. Like, I've got the whole process. Have I lost those proposals and bids before? I mean, yes, of course I have. But then I followed that up with, hey, why did you choose the other person? What was different? Was it a personality thing? Was it a pricing thing? Did they offer different services than I did? So that way I can kind of be more clear on how I can be better the next time. But it's just so great to always compete for something. And then when I win it, whoo, y'all, I be on a high for like days. I'm like, hey, okay. I won a bid with a client that is very big in my business now, and I'm very appreciative of them. And it was very thrilling because it was like a 3-month process. And I remember following up. I remember all the different, they were very open about like, hey, we're also interviewing other agencies. I'm like, I totally understand. And so when I won that, I was like, okay. And so then I also had to compete for a website with a client of mine that he's been a social client for a really long time. And he was like, hey, I need a new website, but I'm going to actually have you and someone else do websites, and then I'm going to pick my favorite one. Guess who won? Yeah, that was me. I won that one too. So I was just really excited about winning that. But let's talk about collaboration. And I have a different meaning of collaboration. I don't think that I will say don't think. I do not have the intentions of ever reaching out to one of my direct competitors and saying, hey, y'all, you want to do like a collaboration? No, that is not something I want to do. I do not want to bring the focus of my following to my direct competition. Now, when we talk about collaboration in a good light and what I think it should be used as, in marketing, I can collaborate with PR agents. I can collaborate with marketing strategists. I can collaborate with, I have a sign shop, but a wrap company. Like whoever can help benefit my client of the services that I don't do. Also, we can take my co-marketing method that you guys may have listened to before, and we can use collaboration in that as well. So if you're a realtor, you can collaborate with title companies, with lenders, with you can't really do insurance agents, but people in your industry that you also would recommend your clients to go see. Those are the people you can collaborate with. You can do like a big event, you can do an open house, things like that. That's how I personally think collaboration should be done. If it's in your industry, if you are trying to co-market and reach that person's audience, and you're okay with your audience reaching them as well. Again, I don't think this is a direct competition. People are like, I see in these women groups all the time, and they say, oh, collaboration is really what's going to take you to the top of the ladder, like I mentioned a few minutes ago. And it's like, not really. Competition is what takes me to the top of the ladder. Why? Because I want to be one step ahead of my direct competition every single day. Because if I'm not, I'm going to lose. And it's okay to lose every now and then because you got to learn. But it's really great when you win and you find out how to win. What do those ingredients look like? How can you mix those up to make sure every single time you are winning, or you're winning as much as possible? So when you're thinking about collaboration and competition, know that you want to collaborate with people that you would co-market with, as well as you want to find people that are in your industry that maybe help you out. So like what I was saying, a PR agent. I literally have a PR agent for myself in my book. Like I do not do all of that stuff myself. I don't do my own PR. I let her do that because that's what she does. I do handle my social media because that's what I do. And so I focus on that. And then I have marketing consultants that I work for that just do the strategy. They do the planning. They do the budgeting for different businesses. And then they hire us to handle their social media stuff. So those are the great collaborations that I have in my life. Maybe you can think of some of the collabs that you can do in your life. But let's stop using it as a trendy word, and let's really focus on that competition, y'all, because we want to be better. That's the whole point of marketing. We want to prove that we are better than our competitors, and you can do that in a very tasteful way, and then you will also see success on the other side of that. Okay, y'all? I will catch you next week. Bye.